The strength in the US dollar has been a dominant trend throughout 2022. To understand why this strength has been exhibited, you need to develop an understanding of monetary policy and its impact on currency exchange rates, as well as economic conditions and their impact on exchange rates. From there, you can ascertain what the forward-looking view for corporations could be. From a monetary policy perspective, this has a direct impact on the perceived value of currencies. When a central bank is looking to stimulate economic growth, they will pull one of two or both levers, generally speaking, that are at their disposal. First, they will be purchasing assets in the open market actively, which keeps yields low and ultimately increases the money supply. Simultaneously, they will be reducing interest rates to stimulate borrowing, and the flow of capital will be away from the domestic economy, which results in a capital outflow and thus devalues the currency. In an opposite scenario, which we are in today, in which the central bank is looking to tamp down growth, and certainly the Federal Reserve is looking to fight inflation today, the Federal Reserve is actively selling assets and unwinding its balance sheet, which lifts yields upwards and reduces the money supply. Simultaneously, they are rapidly increasing interest rates, which serves as a more attractive destination for foreign capital. Thus, we've seen a rise in the US dollar as there's more demand for it today. In addition to monetary policy, it's important to understand that underlying economic conditions do have a fair level of impact on the perceived value of a currency pair. Put simply, the fact that we've seen significant strength in the US dollar today relative to other currencies such as the yen, the British pound, and the euro indicates that investors perceive the US economy to be on a relative strength footing. So taking all this together, what does this mean for multinational corporations based here in the US? Well, when the value of a dollar is very cheap, that's very attractive for foreign individuals and corporations that are looking to purchase items from the United States, as their dollars in foreign local terms go farther. However, in today's environment, with the dollar being very strong, investors and corporations in Europe are essentially paying 15% more today for a piece of machinery than they were just a year ago. In addition, there is a translation effect that happens on financial reporting statements that results in some skew to the downside from profitability metrics in this type of environment. So all things considered, I think it's very important to understand that companies are not immune to these pressures, and selectivity is going to be key in terms of discerning who is being able to weather this environment actively and offset some of this exchange rate impact and who is not.